Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mr.
Mr.
Meadows.
Chairman. And thank each of you for being here all day today. And certainly, as Mr. Nordstrom started out this, you let us know clearly that this is not about politics, it's about people. And I just say thank you for that, because that's what it is. And to the families, I want to let you know that the people back home are standing with you. We had unbelievable questions that I'll submit to you that we won't cover today in terms of asking them, that we'll submit to you for you to answer, but they're standing with you to get to the truth of this, and they will not sit down until those questions have been answered. And I thank the Chairman for this informative hearing. Mr. Thompson, let me go. You had talked earlier about the deployment of the FEST team, and you said that you thought it was important to do that. Were there any other agencies that thought that other than you, that thought that was important?
Yes, Federal Bureau of Investigation and DOD specifically, our SOCOM friends.
So you're saying that it wasn't just you, but the DOD, so outside the State Department, the DOD and the FBI both felt like that was the appropriate response to make sure that we provide that kind of forces?
People who are part of the team, a normal part of that team that deploy with us, were shocked and amazed that they were not being called on their cell phones, beepers, et cetera, to go. Whether or not that view was shared by very senior people in those institutions, I do not know.
All right, but the DOD and FBI had a contradictory response to what the State Department's ultimate decision was to deploy.
Well, again, the State Department doesn't make that decision. The National Security Council Deputies Committee authorizes the deployment. So I think what transpired was a strong enough conversation from our department reps that they were convinced that was not the thing to do.
All right, Mr. Nordstrom, and let me go back to the ARB, because everybody talks about how wonderful this process was. What I see it as narrow in scope, incomplete in its nature. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but earlier you talked about the ARB fixed blame, I think you said, on mid-level, or those career employees, not those at a senior level or the political appointments. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So, and did you not say that that's where the decisions are made, at that senior level?
That's correct. Ambassador Pickering asserted that it was made at the Assistant Secretary level and below. That's at variance with what I've personally seen.
So you personally believe that the decisions are made at a much higher level, and I see, Mr. Hicks, you're nodding your head yes. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
So the ARB, in looking to place blame on those career employees, ignored a whole lot of what you would say the decision makers in terms of assigning blame. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
So both of you agree with that. All right, let me go on a little bit further, Mr. Nordstrom. One last question, and then I'm going to yield to the gentleman from Utah. As we look at this, is it fair that all the blame got assigned to the diplomatic security component? Aren't they just one component underneath the Management Bureau? Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. I don't believe it is fair. As I said, I think that certainly those resource determinations are made by the Undersecretary for Management.
And so as we look at that, when we start assigning blame, it's the ARB was incomplete in their analysis in terms of who was to blame for that with regards to an agency. Is that correct?
That's correct. I mean, you fixed blame for the 3 people underneath the Undersecretary for Management, but nothing to him. So that either means he didn't know what was going on with his subordinates, or he did and didn't care. All
right, and there's some critical questions. I'm going to yield to the gentleman from Utah.
Yield to the gentleman from South Carolina?
Yeah, I'll be glad to yield to the gentleman from South Carolina, Mr. Gowdy.